Fucking John James. All of my Jameson last time he was on there.
Yeesh.
Shout out John, the Drunk Take, episode 5. This is episode 7, actually. What's up, y'all? Welcome back. This is the Bargoyles. Fuck, that was a lot of whiskey. Gotta finish that one off. We out here live. This is my boy, Nick. Do you know Nick?
Hello, everyone.
Berto, you know Nick?
Hello, of course.
Yeah, how do you know Nick?
We used to work for a little bit.
And how was that experience?
Delightful.
I love the lie. This is why we need a camera on Berto. We are going to do that once he feels a little bit more comfortable. We might just do the webcam setup and put a little picture-in-picture. The PIP. Yeah. Just okay. Nick, did you enjoy working with Berto? How was that?
I did for the most part.
Yeah. I mean, then the pandemic hit, so.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, is that what?
Short-lived.
Yeah, is that when the split happened?
Yeah.
Gotcha. Oh, did you guys cut a lot of people during the
Mostly
pandemic?
Everybody, yeah.
Damn. How many people did y'all keep on? I felt like we kept our entire
for a while. It was only kitchen staff and the management team, and then they brought one bartender and me back to do to-goes.
Was the firing thing like so they can get severance and get some of the benefits from the government, or was that just like fuck y'all?
More like fuck you all, but then the government kicked in. Yeah.
Oh, okay, gotcha.
Nothing was promised.
Yeah. My last scheduled day was like 3 days after that anyway, so it was like.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
That's not too bad. You know, God bless Trump. He saved us all, right?
He did, yeah.
Maybe not. Maybe not. This is my man Nick. All right, I like Nick. He manages for me. Not for me. He's the manager. He manages me right now, and I enjoy it. I actually enjoy it. I've always loved the manager that people hated. So let's transition that. I feel like you get a lot of hate though, Nick. Tell me about it.
Yeah, that's. I think it's mostly because at work I want people to do that.
Mm-hmm.
No way. You want them to work? They don't get that part.
I am kind of a smartass, and sometimes I'm kind of ornery, so I get it. I'm a big weed smoker, so I don't smoke weed at work, and I'm irritable when I don't have it. So
blame the weed. Yeah, it's not an addictive chemical, right?
It is absolutely an addictive.
No, I love. The kitchen is very in tune with the weed culture, I guess you would say, and they love doing it during the job. So it's always funny when they know that the manager's into it, and they're like, "Yo, come on, I'm just high." You're like, you can't be like we're working. You're like, why are you high right now? We are working. But that's the kitchen life for you. No, yeah, you always get a lot of hate. I've heard a lot from other restaurants as well. When they come in and you're the one who has to kick them out, and they're like, "Fuck you! That's why you don't work at Bar Louie no more." Just that one time.
Yeah, that was that one time with that chick I never worked with at Bar Louie. Who worked at another Bar Louie who I also think got fired from Bar Louie.
Oh, okay.
But I got fired from Bar Louie falling on my own sword. I was defending my bartenders against a guest who was talking shit about them.
Oh, wow. That is the most honorable. You know what? Bar friend. End the episode.
Yeah.
And that's a short episode. We'll see y'all next week. Turn the outro music.
I know the people.
We lost the copyright. Berto's doing it by mouth. Oh, that's fucking commendable. What happened? So the guest was just mouthing?
Yeah, he was on Facebook talking shit about all the bartenders, calling them out by name, calling them out by restaurant, and then I hear about it the next day I come in, and then 15 minutes after me hearing about it, he walks in the door.
Oh, you had to say something in person.
Yeah, I called him out, and then him and his buddy decided to go the calling corporate route.
Oh, God.
And yeah, it just went down from
Is it a popular guest that, is around the Woodbridge scene?
He not really.
Okay.
No.
I was gonna say you say his name, we'll fucking No, you know what? We don't need to bleep his name if we do know who this person is. He's clearly an enemy to the bar.
Yeah, his name's Brian. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh wait, like
no.
Okay.
Not Brian. No, Brian.
Brian.
No.
Oh man, we actually did not start the way we're supposed to start. Where shots are like handshakes to the bar. All right, my bad. Oh, I'll drink out of. Yeah, there's a lipstick stain.
Nice.
Yeah. That's from Sydney.
Oh,
Sydney.
God damn it, Sydney.
Sydney, yeah,
That's what
she brought them lips. She came in. She was our first enemy. I think we might have brought number 2, but we'll see. We'll see by the end of this episode.
I'm your first bald guy, so that's cool.
Oh no, Berto's wearing a wig. Yeah.
Yeah.
On the hair piece. I don't know how to say that. Pelo piece. Piece de pelo.
Toupee.
Un toupee. Cheers to that. To the first bald guest. All right. Sure. Cheerios.
Salute.
Berto always salutes, but he's never drinking. It's because we do these episodes during the daytime, and he doesn't like to get day drunk like that.
Yeah, I don't drink and drive either.
Exactly. Wicked smart, man. Wicked smart.
Smart.
I'm going to avoid that topic. So, I mean, he is the first bald guest. You're also the first guest to, really... I mean, Sid showed some skin. She had the titties all out. But I was talking to you about this when we were on the way to the show here today, where I was just like, how are you showing more skin than Karen was?
Makes no
The
sense.
Hooters girl. Well, what the heck?
Yeah.
I was telling Humberto, I had a guest yesterday, since you got me the NPC or the the NFC tag.
If you see us out, ask us about our business card. That's all you need to ask. You'll be like,
blow your mind. If you got an actual legit iPhone, not like Nick's. His
it works with Android.
Yeah, I've got like a 6.
He has like an iPhone 6.
Well, that's why we got the QR code on the other side.
Yes, there you go.
You guys can start a GoFundMe for my new phone if you like.
There you go. Here's the link. Bam. That's just our Patreon. Anyways, we scan it. It gets you to the website, and then I'm like, oh, click there, subscribe. All right, cool. I'm trying to get the numbers up. I had a guest go, oh, yeah, I've heard about it. Looks at it and goes, oh, you guys interviewed Karen. I was like, yeah, that was actually our first guest. It happened real, organically. Didn't plan to have a guest that week. He goes, cool. Is that why she's wearing, her pajama clothes? I was like, yeah, what the fuck? You expected a Hooters girl to come out here and show a little bit of skin. What the heck?
I mean, hey, whatever makes them comfortable, but sex sells.
Yeah, sex sells. Clearly. And we got the man who came out. Yeah. You said you wanted to show off your shitty tattoos?
Shitty tattoos, they all suck. So, you got to show them off until they go away. So,
I didn't realize it was a basketball jersey season. So, in honor of that for you, I wanted to come prepared.
Ooh.
We're going basketball jerseys. All right, this is the jersey episode. This is the Sportcast.
Nice. Wow.
Yeah, anyways, American basketball.
This is what not basketball jersey is supposed to look like, man.
I'm sorry.
I should have worn myself.
Oh, okay, yeah, I got you. I've been at the gym. No. So, really funny. My national TV debut, I do acting work sometimes. Not good at it. But if you have the ID channel, I've been on there. Sorry about that. I've been on there a few times. I was on Evil Twins, this TV show about twins who have killed each other or were killing, partners, and they hired me as the assassin to kill somebody or whatever. And I don't have any muscles, clearly, but back in 2000, I don't know, was it 10 when this was 10 years ago, I had what's this muscle called?
Oh, just in the wrong person. I haven't been to the gym.
This one.
I'm gonna call it the wrong thing. Is that's not a trap, right? Because that's
traps are here. Yeah, buys and tries. Tries. Show your try. Yeah, that.
Ooh,
okay,
one.
I had a pretty good one of those. So my girlfriend at the time, she called me out. The entire episode, I'm just like this. Anyways, y'all need me to murder anybody? Trying to show off what little try I had going on. She was like, you looked really awkward, you didn't know how to bend your elbows. I was like, I was just trying to show off my fucking tries.
You're trying really hard.
Yeah, there you go. That's a solid one. All right, good for you. Man, that's supposed to be my job. I'm the try hard. What the fuck, man? Jeez. Oh, yeah. Well, this is the basketball jersey edition, so... Out here, this is in the middle of the NBA playoffs, actually. Not Stanley Cup Finals. Oh.
Yay, sports.
American sports. I think I've told this before. When I first moved back to the United States in 2008, I started working at a steakhouse that played the sports. And they used to get so mad every time I would say American football. Because I was in Japan for the past 7 years where we call soccer football. And you talk to the Japanese people, their favorite footballer is, soccer player who's Japanese. I forget his name. Nakamura. They're like, oh, Nakamura, football player. All right, cool. I came here and I was like, oh yeah, football, American football. Who's your guys' favorite American football team? And yeah, the vitriol I would get fucking every shift at the sports theater. What was it, the All American Steakhouse?
Yeah, we're real cocky over here for some reason about our football.
I mean, it's the only country that plays it, but they get so demanding about it.
Yeah,
but
it's so also cocky. The one country that soccer is the most popular thing everywhere but here. I mean, it's getting popular, but you can go to Africa, you can go to Asia, South America,
countries where they don't have money to play real sports.
You only need one ball in dirt.
All you need,
you
a ball and some dirt.
In the rest of the world.
You don't need an actual goal. Just put a jacket on the ground and you hit the jacket.
2 bricks, or 2 bottles.
Yeah, you got a bunch of those from the apartment that fell apart down. That's awful. All right. Well, let's get into the introductions here. I mean, that was the pleasantries. This is what we call the introductions. Let's talk about how you got into this weird, wacky world we call, the restaurant industry. What was your first, industry job?
Yeah, so my first ever industry job was at Outback Steakhouse when I was 14 and a half. I was supposed to be 15.
Okay.
The proprietor didn't give a shit about that.
Damn. So, how long ago was that? You just said proprietor. It's 1800s.
Oh, yeah. I guess that's what they would call it for Outback because they were part owner or whatever.
Oh, okay. Yeah. It's under the umbrella of Blooming Brands, right?
Yeah. Blooming Brands. Yeah. At the time, it was some other shit, but it's Blooming Brands now. But yeah, we used to go in there for pregame food before Friday football games.
Oh, okay.
And I was kind of a I was a fucking goofball. I was kind
Y'all
of
eating Outback steak before a fucking
No,
football
they gave
game?
us Caesar salad and chicken and then our coach would walk around and say, "Sip slow, because you only get one sweet tea."
Oh, the coach was taking you.
Yeah, the team was taking us because
Okay.
the proprietor was like young dude. He's probably like 31 at the time, and he
had a little bit of a discount.
And he liked football, so he brought us in, and I would always like make jokes and run around the damn restaurant before the game, and then he came up to me and was like, "Hey man, when season's over, you're gonna work here."
Yeah, you want to throw away your life and get into this industry?
Oh, dude, I didn't know I was getting into.
Do you not have any college aspirations or anything? Join a restaurant.
This is perfect.
This is
you can
perfect.
be me one day.
You get all of this. As far as that fluorescent light touches, that's yours.
Yeah. You can have as many blooming onions as you want, little boy.
Yeah. Not out front, only out back.
The bread.
Good bread.
Yo,
I think it's fresh.
Is the bread that great at Outback?
Yeah, it's fine. It comes in a box. Probably sits in the back for a little while unless they change things.
I've never been the biggest Outback bread guy, but they give like 3 different styles of bread, don't they?
No,
it's
just like
raw.
No, it's just the honey
black
oat
bread.
or whatever.
Okay, I'm thinking of cheesecake then. Sorry.
they give all
Okay.
that
Yeah, they
weird
do
ass
give
shit.
her.
Oh, Outback gives you the black bread, right?
Yeah.
Nah.
Yeah, you
Nah.
know.
I don't fuck around with that black bread. I'm sorry.
Yo,
My bad.
nah,
It's bigger
That's
though.
true.
It's
That
bigger.
was yeah. What makes it that color? Why is the bread that color?
I guess it's just the type it is because it's like honey oat, right? So
Well, honey is not that color.
no,
Oat isn't that
is
color?
not either.
Yeah.
I don't know because people always used to call it pumpernickel, but this is not pumpernickel. Like get it together.
Pumpernickel in reference to black bread always sounds like somebody missed on a pun, like a racist pun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, the goddamn pumpernickel. You're like, actually, that's different bread,
If
sir.
we find out where it derived from, I can almost certain tell you it's from like slavery. So
Okay,
probably.
yeah. I mean,
Maybe
yeah.
not. I don't
Every
know.
now
It
and
could be
then,
white people bread.
every now and then you use a term, and you're like, oh shit, I'm not supposed to do that anymore. You don't want to check out the master bedroom where the master sleeps. You know, yeah, that's a tough one.
Never thought.
But I don't think that one's ever getting canceled. I don't know that one. I read recently. A real estate company in Texas, they stopped using. They're like, we don't say the word master bedroom anymore to describe the,
Texas.
weird. Maybe they're like trying to be 3 steps ahead because they've been 14 steps behind for so
Oh,
long.
Lord.
So doing the exact
But we won't
opposite.
call it master bedroom, but having that baby.
Okay. So, yeah, that baby. That baby's gonna call someone master. Just to go back to Outback. What did they hire you to do at 14 and a half?
I was a busboy.
Busboy 14 and a half?
Yeah, I was
Okay.
a busboy. Yeah, I was there that was one of my first on and off jobs where I would I'd get fired for being an asshole kid, and then he would call me back, like, hey, you want to come back?
Hey, we need you on Friday night.
Yeah, so it was like that, and that's where I got started.
Well, I'm not starting, so I can be there.
Jeez, right? Yeah. Yeah, I'm more of a second half player.
Okay.
So I'm more of a blowout guy. So if we're up 21,
We're
I
up
gotta
21?
leave.
Yeah, oh no, I can start. Yeah, put me into the third. I'll start the third.
Yeah. So,
Okay.
yeah, I was busting tables there. It was a cool experience, but it was also like I got to see what I didn't want to be too.
Okay.
Like when someone's like, "Yeah, I've been here for 15 years." I'm like, "You've been at the Outback for 15 years?"
The Outback, no. Go out front. Go somewhere else. Jesus.
Like, go to Australia.
Yeah, fucking A. You know all the food already. You know about Barbies?
Yeah, you know, kookaburra shrimp or chicken, whatever.
Bloomin' onions. I'm sure they serve that down there. And Foster's. It's Australian for beer. I don't got a good Australian accent. I've wanted to work on it so bad, but it's so bad. That was nice.
It was good for the Fosters.
Hell yeah. Foster's is Australian. I'm not gonna try it again. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm gonna leave it there. Anyways, all right. So when did you stop busboying? What happened?
I
they
actually
short servers,
No,
or?
I just became a server. I kind of outgrew it. I was getting too old because you didn't want to be the 19-year-old busboy.
Yeah.
It's
Okay.
not a good look. You might as well be the 19-year-old line cook with face tats.
So when you turned 18, they didn't immediately make you a server.
No, because when I was 18, I was kind of on and off being an asshole, and also like I was selling weed, but I wasn't making money selling weed, but I thought I was. I was pretend.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so yeah.
That's been a real opposite theme for every episode we've had. When it's come to Karen and come to Sydney, they're like, the moment I turned 18, they made me a server. And then the moment I turned 21, they made me a bartender.
Yeah.
We know what
wonder
that
why.
means. Like, come on. Come on.
come
You got to do a year. You got to earn it, a little bit. Just come on. Don't make it so obvious. Managers.
She, all right.
Yeah,
You're
if you
doing
like that.
such a great job.
Yeah, right. She did such a good job at her 18th birthday. We decided to make her bartender. That's illegal. Shut the fuck up, okay? Jesus, she makes a mean blowjob shot. She does very well. So you started serving at 19. What was the next transitional like period for you career wise?
I kind of just stayed serving for quite a bit of time.
At Outback?
Yeah, no.
Oh, okay, sorry.
Just jumping around from then. It was like
Yeah, you're like a journeyman. You've been to a lot of spots.
Yeah, absolutely a journeyman, especially in this area. A lot of people will tell you when they see me. So I've worked at a lot of places because I didn't know what I wanted to do. I was like figuring out sports. I was figuring out I wanted to be a rapper for a little bit.
I was about to say, you used to make music, right?
Yeah, I did. Yeah, I used to make music. I used to do all those things.
You put out your SoundCloud link?
Oh, man, I'm glad I quit before SoundCloud. But there's stuff. There's some YouTube stuff.
You could have made dozens of dollars.
Oh, I know.
Like, yeah, they
probably could have made
there.
at least $5.
Yeah, there you go. Yeah, nothing too crazy. I mean, we use free copyright music, but we would gladly pay for a beat. When did you start managing?
So my first management gig was actually at Dixie Bones. I was probably like at that time 25.
Okay,
Yeah, 25.
that's about the age.
Yeah, I was 25, and it was kind of it was an emergency.
Oh no!
So I was literally not really trying to do it, and they brought me downstairs, and God bless this guy's heart. They said,
That's a southern insult right there. Bless his heart.
bless his heart. They said, hey, Jose's got to go back to Mexico, and we need a manager. And this is with an Alabama accent. Jose's got to go back to Mexico for his sick wife. And we need
sick wife. Wink, wink.
Yeah.
And I'm young, and I'm thinking like, oh hell yeah, $15 an hour.
Yeah. Of course. Hey, we're deporting him. Oh hell yeah. Oh wait, no. Oh, his wife's sick. Oh my gosh. Tu esposa. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh.
Pobrecita.
Pulgarcito. Okay.
Pobrecita.
I was about to say Pulgarcito. Isn't that another
That's a bar.
restaurant?
That's a
I've been there before. I've been there after hours during COVID. That was a nice
Lord.
spot
Oh, nice.
with the
I've never
karaoke. Yeah. Donde se ha ido mi vida?
They got pool tables too, I think.
They got pool tables there. Yeah. They got 2 pool tables, and they're the dirtiest things you've ever seen.
How many stabbings is what I want to know.
They don't report, so
They can't.
Yeah.
They don't want to go back.
No.
Yeah, Berto said it, not me, because I don't make those kind of jokes. I don't. Nah. Chill. That's
Put a napkin in some soda water, you know.
You mean eso da water?
Chicken nugget.
Yeah. So they got you managing because they had to deport send old boy back to go check on his wife.
Yes. So I did that for a little while, and then that job sucked. Like I loved working there until I became a manager there.
Yeah, but did you like managing? Because you still do that
No,
now.
I love managing.
Okay,
Yeah. 'Cause I like the stability. I was kind of a money blower with
Okay.
serving tables. So,
Yeah. Blow money fast. Be like
Man,
that shit.
what?
It's in your pocket and it's gone.
and it's crazy because I'm not a drug user, so it's like I still spent my money.
Oh yeah,
really
you're
fast.
not a drug user. I forget about that. Well, no, I mean weed doesn't
Smoke
count.
weed. I
yeah,
am a
weed
drug
doesn't count.
user when it comes to weed. Yes, but
I don't know if we count that.
It's hard to.
Now we're the Bargoyles.
We don't judge.
Yeah, shots are like handshakes.
Shout out to my druggies out there.
Yeah.
Yo, shout out, like, and subscribe. So,
Shout out to the sober people too.
yeah, well, they're the same person. Drug abusers, servers, same thing. Might as well say the same thing. So when you left there, where'd you wind up going? Did you get fired?
No, I ended up quitting there. And then,
How many spots have you been fired from? That's actually what I more care about.
okay, fired from? Like actually fired from?
Like they would say fired from.
Yeah,
Not like when you're like,
no,
I know they're gonna.
like
so let
legit.
me.
They would say fired. Honestly, probably only 3.
3. That's not
Yeah,
that
I've
fucking
quit.
bad.
I've quit a lot of jobs.
Yeah. Always with the 2 weeks.
I call it that, and then it's a 2-week notice, but that doesn't mean I finished.
Oh, got you. That's better than our boy.
Yeah.
We'll have him on.
2 week notice are nice.
Yeah, they are pretty nice. It's a transitionary period. Berto doesn't have that right now. He's fucking working. What are you doing? 5 or 6 days a week right now?
5.
Yeah, 5.
I'm
Okay.
lazy, dude. I work 3. So
Yeah, I
shout
get
out to
that.
my former bar manager for making me work.
Shout out. We're gonna have you on the pod. He's coming on the pod. So it might be a fight pod. We'll figure it out. But that's not that bad. All right. So you still manage to this day. You're killing it. Because I've said this before. I really enjoy you as a manager, but I've always enjoyed the managers that everybody hates. But the people that hate them are the people that are fucking terrible at their job. Not saying. Chat did it again. Apparently she was mad at my boy John. I don't know.
No.
Yeah. John got a lot of vitriol from doing this episode, apparently. But they said he was just shitting on our restaurant. I was like, what? No. I was setting him up to shit on the restaurant so y'all can be mad at him and not me. There he goes, drink the tea. He don't want to talk about nothing but bungalows related.
Oh, why not? Why don't I?
Perfect. All right, cool. So, who is the worst server? No, I'm kidding. I'm not doing that. We don't need to do that. Mateo's, he's all right. Oh, man.
No, he is a good server.
He is?
Yes. He's
what?
Fucking good.
All right, cool.
There's just other things that we're not going to talk about on this pod that make him a very, very hard person to deal with.
Berto, this guy on like his second or third shift at the end of the shift goes, hey, can I get $8? I was like,
$8?
What do you need $8 for? He goes, I ordered a brownie sundae. I was like, so pay for your brownie sundae. He goes, oh, I don't have $8. I was like, you didn't make $8 today to pay for the brownie sundae that you ordered? He's like, yeah, I don't. Yeah, so can I have $8? I was like, no, what the fuck? This is your third shift. I'm not giving you money so you can afford your desserts.
Yeah, that's very weird.
Yeah,
That's everyone on
weird.
staff.
Yeah, he asked everyone on staff that day, apparently. Yeah.
Except me, because he knew I was going to make him pay for this shit.
No, that's fucking wild. All right, so we got a little bit of the gist of the idea how you got into this wacky, weird world we call the bar industry. Let's do our first segment before we start talking about whether you're a friend or enemy. Berto, I feel like you got some news for us, right?
Yeah.
All right, let's do some more you know. Cheers, me. And here we are with the more you know with Berto. My plastic heart. What the heck? What are you ordering over there?
Oh, nothing.
What is no, hold on. Wait.
No, it's like
Are you ordering candy rams on my credit card? What are you doing?
It's like a Godzilla figure.
Yeah. Oh, some
from my collection.
okay, some Corgi. Okay. Some Godzilla stuff. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I know. Berto and I have this like affinity for Godzilla. When I first moved to the United States, like I grew up in Japan. Godzilla is basically your hero. Like in Japan, there's the Ichiro, there's Godzilla, and then the guy who attacked Pearl Harbor. That's it. Like those are the only three heroes we have. Yeah. And then I came here, I was like, y'all don't love Godzilla? Gojira? Like, what the fuck? And then I met Berto, and I'm like, oh, he loves it more than I do. Like, it is ridiculous, this man's love of it.
Yeah.
I'm a Kong guy, you know? Mm-hmm. Yeah, black guy.
Whoa, yo, come on. We don't do those kind of jokes here. I got to go back to the soundboard because we don't do those jokes here. Okay.
Yo, nah. Chill. That's not
I mean,
cool.
like, I'm not saying I agree, but you said it. So,
yeah,
there you go.
All right,
Cool.
so
He's our Godzilla.
we got the
What do you got,
very
Berto?
end of the whole Johnny Depp, Amber Heard saga.
Oh, no. Some
This
Johnny
guy
Depp stuff.
made
Okay.
a savage comment when he was
What happened here? Yeah, go ahead.
You know this case is being televised, right?
I am aware that there are cameras.
And so this gets you your 15 minutes of fame, doesn't it?
Objection, Your Honor. Argumentative.
Argumentative shit. Yo, Camille is a bad bitch.
So I stand to gain nothing from this. I'm actually putting myself kind of in the target of TMZ, a very litigious organization, and I'm not seeking any 15 minutes here. So you're welcome to speculate. I could say the same thing by taking Amber Heard as a client for you.
Yo.
Argumentative, don't you think?
Oh, hardly. I find that to be purely logical.
Yo, that is a burn. Yo, check out the crowd. Yo, they got the faces. Damn.
Yeah,
That
she
is
got burned.
fucking rough. Okay. I mean, who is he wrong though? Like
He was really well spoken, and it hurts
it hurt.
to see like destroying a attorney,
Absolutely
lawyer,
destroy-
whatever.
Yeah, on the stand. Like your job is to break down because they brought him on, didn't they? No, I don't know. We'll get more into the case next week when we have Berto's girl Katie on.
Oh yeah, we need to bring Katie because she was
She went to the trial.
Yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
I seen her sitting in the what
She was sitting behind Johnny. Yeah, one of the pews. Yeah.
I'm sitting there.
But
She
yeah.
was sitting there
Making a
shooting her
scene.
shot. Pew 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 pew.
There you go. There we are.
That was awful. I'm sorry about that. But
There we
anyways,
are.
no, that was a fucking burn. I love that.
Yeah.
But shout out Camille, yo, that girl is. And she's from Fairfax too, so I just meant like I respect her for what she does as a job. I don't care about her hotness, Nick. Come on, I mean,
care all about that.
there you go. I ain't mad at it though.
She's great at her job, though. I would definitely hire her if I was a multi-millionaire.
If she's got Johnny Depp money, there's no way I could afford her. If she can work on like pro bono, give me a little bit of a.
Oh, yeah, I'm more of a public defender kind of guy. But
There you go. Okay.
That's when you know you're going to jail. The lawyer got the Steve Harvey suits like your dad, Isaac.
Yo, chill, yo. My dad has
Shuffling through
moved
his
down to
papers.
3-button suits. All right.
Yo, he's not allowed. You guys can see my man. He got the best Steve Harvey
Yo,
suits.
why you gotta roast my dad,
got
dog?
the boot cut.
He's in the house he built.
I mean, you told him, right? You told him to his face.
He fixed. No, I told him everything that you said, and he was like,
No,
so like
what
seven.
do you mean? I
He's like, so
didn't say that.
7-button suits aren't like the thing. And I was like, according to my man Berto, you know Berto, you know.
No, you were the one who told me that.
The guy who talked to you that you wanted to have marry, you know, like the guy who reached out to you to marry you.
Like, he should have stopped me. That's what I'm talking shit about his suits.
That's why he let it happen, you know, because he was talking shit about his suits. I'll defend my father to the death.
I'm blaming on him being colorblind.
Yeah, he is colorblind, but no.
All right, now we got some dirt. Like, all you dirty boys be watching this podcast.
What is this? Okay.
We got this content creator from OnlyFans that she used to sell farts.
Oh, jeez.
But she was scared of having a heart attack of selling too many farts.
Okay.
So she started selling booby sweat.
Oh, booby sweat.
So she makes $5,000 a day selling booby sweat. This is my girl right here.
Yo, what? The day in the life of making thousands of dollars? Okay, I can see why. Yeah, that makes sense. Oh, it's just a bunch of sounds. Okay. All you need is bottles, suns, cha-chas. Sit out in the maple tree for hours.
I thought that bottle was a nip real quick.
For real, yeah. I was like, that she got a weird nip. I mean, like, they see her picture before they buy the booby sweat? I'm just kidding. She's an attractive lady.
I guess she used to be on 90 Days Fiance, so she's been trying to
Oh, she's writing that out.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah, like the 15 minutes of fame, like they were just talking on the previous.
I mean, you gotta say, yeah, that's really writing on the weird sexual niche like community, because those guys will buy anything. I remember the bathwater thing with Belle Delphine. Yeah.
Oh yeah.
I feel like she really created a whole new market for, you know, just that, because it's
Yeah.
always been there, but like it was always people just like asking, and the girl's like, "You're fucking disgusting." How much? Okay, yeah, I can do that. I can do that.
She definitely sold out all the bathwater. It's crazy.
Well, Berto, he goes to his job asking girls for their underwear.
Hey, what's that offer? They're all cowards. Nobody took it. $50 pair of panties. It's easy money.
Seems like a good deal.
Well, it's easy money for him, but he's flipping it. You're not using it for your own self, right?
No comments. I don't want to disclose. It's a master plan.
Underground market.
Yeah,
Anybody
so
wants to sell me their underwear? Females, not male.
Here you go. Here's the email. Here's the
Leave a
email right
comment.
here.
Send an email.
Emails.
Subscribe,
Here's the female.
Follow. Tell your friends about the podcast.
There you go. Nothing too crazy. It's not too bad. I mean, if you want to get it flipped, or if you're looking for an OnlyFans manager,
Oh, I'm working. Yeah.
there you go. Berto will do that for you very easily. He will manage your
management.
content. Do you have a percentage take that you're trying to have, or
It depends. 20,
Yeah.
15 for the friends.
15 for the friends?
15 for friends.
What if you're like, are you holding are you just managing, or do you want to hold camera? Do you want to edit? Like, what is everything you're
I'm
trying to do?
managing, but you know, want me to produce? It's different.
Oh, so that's a bigger take.
Use the code Bargoyles, 15% for
I mean, apparently we do have an OnlyFans, quote unquote.
We're
Berto
working
keeps
on it,
talking
too.
about it, but you know, maybe that just might be his own personal password. We'll see.
Couple feet pics go a long way.
They really do. Hashtag feet finder. Hashtag is trying to sign up for that. So, you know, good for
Wow,
her.
yeah. Hey,
She
people
also
been
has
making
told
it.
me that.
It's crazy the numbers they're making. And, hey,
Here's a really funny thing. Yeah, she might not like this story. I don't care. So we got into it the other day. Here you go. We got into it the other day behind bar, turned into like an awkward screaming match. And I was like, yo, let's fucking get back here so we don't have to do this in front of guests. And then she's like, I can't take this anymore, blah, blah, blah. And I was like, look, if you really want to leave, that's totally cool. You know, there's other bars. You're really good at your job. You do well. You can always start that OnlyFans. You know, you can start that feet finder you've been trying to talk about. I haven't said her name yet, so I'm just shouting out there.
right. So she don't like that comment, huh?
Yeah. Well, no. She like has openly talked about wanting to start something specifically for the feet. I haven't said her name yet. So, and then one of the managers, I almost said his name. One of the managers afterwards was like, "Hey, I need to commend you. You handled that situation very well. You talked to her down like a human being. You did a very good job. Like, that was very managerial of you." I was like, "Shut the fuck up. Like, you're hammered at the bar you work at. Like, that's not managerial of you." And then he goes, "Yeah, I know, but like, do you think she's really going to start that OnlyFans?" I was like,
Oh, I know who this is now.
"Oh, there you go." Yeah, I was like, "Bro, come on."
I'm thinking like, did I do that? I'm like, well, no, hammered at the bar. Nope,
Yeah,
not me.
you're good about not getting hammered at the bar. You're good about
But
that.
also, nobody think that we're knocking on sex workers because it's
Oh, no, I love sex
full-time,
workers.
part-time work. Like they have to create content. Know a couple, and they have to
Bro.
make pictures look good. makeup, editing.
We love
videos.
all content creators.
So yeah, like it's a full-time job.
I can't imagine how hard it is editing your own sex tapes. Like I've had to edit these and like look at myself as I make like a bad joke and it doesn't land. I'm like, oh God, that's the 14th of this episode. Totally cool. But I couldn't imagine like editing as a fucking floppy dildo falls out of my stinky puss. Like, I'm not saying that, just in general, theirs, not like one in particular, but it's one of those things. Do you think you could honestly have an OnlyFans? If your face wasn't in it, could you do it?
Yes, absolutely, 1,000%.
Okay. But you got pretty identifiable tattoos.
It is
if somebody lined it up, would you feel embarrassed?
No.
Cool.
Nope.
Berto?
No.
Everybody would know.
Yeah, it's too
Yeah, I was
obvious.
like, you can't. Yeah. It's like, you can't.
It's too obvious.
Because
Yeah.
if you're embarrassed,
Even without the
there's
tattoos,
fallback.
people would know. Like, oh, that's Bird, a fat ass.
Yeah, but if somebody knows and sees it, then you know immediately. You're like, oh, what? You're paying for my content.
you're
like,
paying for it. That's the
I'm such a
fallback.
small nit. Like, I'm not. My shit's not on Reddit. I haven't blown up. So like, oh, are you 69 Destroyer? Like, is that who you are? But that's a different like.
Like you're
attack
making
there.
fun of my OnlyFans, but you complimented my Rolex that I just got from my OnlyFans. You know,
Yeah, that you paid for.
it's just one of those things. Like, remember the movie Second Mirror Make a Porno?
Yeah,
They just
great movie.
want to watch it because it's people you know. You
Yeah,
know,
of
it's like-
course. That's the niche of it. Like, you're just like,
Right.
oh my gosh.
Yeah.
What? I saw her at Blockbuster the other day.
Yeah.
What?
Right.
Yeah, my locker
Jeez.
mate became
Yeah.
a porn star, Bang Bros porn star.
What? Gentlemen?
Huh? No,
A
it's
gentleman?
it's
A lady?
chick. Oh, yeah, it's a chick.
Wait, how are you guys in the locker room together?
No, locker mate, and like
Oh.
their
She used
lockers
to be
were
a
next
man.
to each other, and she's
Gotcha.
right. Yeah.
Oh, locker. I thought like
Yeah,
sorry, I
her
meant like
locker was
athletic
next to mine
lockers.
going through all through high school, and yeah, she became like a Bang Bros, Reality Kings, all that. Yeah,
Yo, shout
people were
out.
making fun of her, and I'm like, screw that. I'm trying to see this shit.
Yeah, that's
it was
wild.
pretty good for a while.
Yeah, somebody I went to high school with in Japan, Mishka Brooks. Shout out. She's a porn star, and we went to high school together.
Wow.
Okay,
Okay, it's a porn cast at this point.
Oh,
is it a porn cast?
We need to move on into.
Oh, we get too deep. Okay, we get too deep. Actually,
two, part
we've been very well about talking, so we're gonna skip choose your fighter because I don't feel solid about that segment anyways this week because we are doing on time. Let's go to wild things actually because my man Nick actually came ready with a wild thing today, so this is pretty fun. Yeah, I wasn't sure if choose your fighter. We're like,
What the
we're going
fuck
fast
did
on
you
time.
just say?
So this is Wild Things. This is where we talk about some of the craziest shit or seen at the bar recently, and I wasn't sure if this segment was going to pick up honestly because I didn't know that like we all see crazy shit almost every single fucking day. I'm going to tell mine, Berto. If you have anything crazy you've seen lately, feel free to throw it in there.
Okay.
This one this is tough. I got to make sure I get to my bleeps. This is a story about one of the guests who I love dearly. But man, you got a lot of stuff going on at the bar, and you can't do this in front of me knowing I do this, thinking I'm not going to talk about it. So I'm going to skip all the really salacious parts because I'm not going to talk about you being in the bathroom having a good time. That's not at all what I'm talking about. What I'm going to talk about is the fact that your boy, my man's,
Oy.
his own. So get this, my man's, he's got a lady. Number one side piece. He's always in bungalows hanging out. He's also got like a little fiance, little wife lady, right? But she don't really come out a lot. It's whatever. That's not a big deal. So he's leading two separate lives. He's doing his thing. I'm not the biggest fan of it, but my man's is doing him, and I can't hate on it. It's whatever. But his lady, his fiance, wife situation has been getting pictures of him and the number one side piece constantly. And they're in the pool hall, and the picture is coming from like the server area. And she's like, who the fuck? Like, it's got to be a server. One of the servers is snitching on me, and we don't really deal with snitches. Like, that's fucked. Your boy's fucking up. You tell him. You don't go to the lady, right? Am I the only one on that?
No, it's 100%.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not your position.
Yeah, it's not. It's also weird when you then introduce the guy to the lady and they develop a friendship where you're like, oh god, you're tippy toeing there. But come to find out, what's happening, Berto, is one of the guys in the kitchen who is this man's Freemason brother. Are they Freemason? Yeah, they're Freemason brother. That whole secret society, that secret handshake shit they be doing. That's how they know each other. He has been snitching, taking pictures of them, and then sending it to the lady to be like, yo, check out your mans. Look at what he's doing. That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
Yo,
That's wild.
a fraternal brother, like, is that fraternity? Is that,
Yeah, it's a fraternity.
it's like-
Yeah, it's a fraternity.
Nah, man, you can't like that's absolutely ridiculous. And then the wild shit that happened was this was last week, and I was like, holy shit. She walks in, sees him with the other lady. I'm like, oh my god, this is so awkward. And then she's like, yeah, I knew you were here. He's like, how'd you know? And that's the moment he found out. He looked at his boy, and his boy was like, and just like ducked his head, like so timid and quiet because he didn't want to say, yo, I'm the guy who's been snitching on you for the last like 2-3 months. He's been like sneaking pictures from the kitchen to send to the lady. And I'm like, bro. But it's coming out that apparently he likes the wife and he's trying to like wiggle
slide
his way in there. But
See the
like,
shoulder
So
to cry.
obvious.
yeah, that's
So
just,
obvious.
I mean, just,
Pretty messy.
Come on,
Also,
that's
it
so
took you
fu-
3 months to.
yeah, like, yo, what? Just say it one time and then just be the dick to cry on. But doing all that, like, is crazy. And then, but he came in and my man's want to buy him chicken tenders. He sat with him.
Yeah.
And he ordered some chicken tenders and he's like, I'm on his tab. And I looked at him. He's like, yeah, I got it. I'm like, this man has been snitching on you for 3 fucking months and you buying him fried chicken. Like, what the fuck?
Freemasons are, stronger bond than marriage, clearly.
Yeah, I guess so. Yeah.
To be fair, he's recently got into an altercation. I don't think he wants to get in another one.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. We talked about the punch in the eye from episode
Yeah.
5.1. That's the guy who threw the punch. My man's is full of stories. Hashtag shout out. I want you on the pod. I don't know if you want to talk about the stuff I want to talk about, but I would love to have you on the podcast. So yeah, this man's just a walking wild thing every single time. But yeah, that's my my wild thing of the week. Nick, I feel like you might have something.
Yeah, I've got something. So I got a buddy who I pretty much grew up with, like pretty much high school up and through, and got a lot of respect for.
What's his name?
Ted. My favorite people. He's definitely one of my favorite people that I deal with. But recently, he has been bringing in a family member. And this family member, not a bad dude. Clearly,
not a bad dude's kind of a stretch.
clearly institutionalized.
You don't get institutionalized for good things.
Most of the time, right?
Yeah.
Clearly, I don't know how long he's been in the free world, but couldn't have been that long. And for how long he was institutionalized had to been quite a long time. So, you see him, you think he's just going to be some wild gangster dude, which he gives you the vibes, and he does the prison things and he demands things the way you would think somebody.
He puts the fear of God when he orders. I told you about keep going. I'll tell you about the lemons.
He is pretty aggressive, but not scary because he's, also just kind of weird. So if you smile at him, he'll smile back.
Yeah, but that's scary. I mean, to me, like,
Yeah, he's a
I
little
saw him, this institutionalized motherfucker, and he looks at you, smile, hey, let me get a Stella. You're
Yeah,
like,
white beater, sweatpants in the bar every
Jesus.
time. So look, definitely a jail uniform. He's still wearing a uniform. Well, it is. He's on the yard and he's going hard. But
his arms are bigger than my legs.
yeah, pretty big dude. And but that's a good segue of the big scary guy. We have a DJ on Friday and Saturday nights, and this Friday he went
out
up to the
Bungalows.
DJ. Shout out to Bungalows. DJ's getting started a little early. I see him go to the DJ booth, and I hear him request a song. And
Tell me, everything you've heard, Brito, everything you've heard, what kind of songs is this guy requesting? Some Juvenile?
Yeah, I feel like he's been probably locked up for so long that his playlist is like early 2000s.
Yeah, he's got some
Crank the
Millionaire.
Soulja Boy or some shit. Like,
Yeah, there you go.
big gangster, institutionalized, probably at least 10 years.
Some P.D. Pablo.
Yeah, right. He
Yeah, not
spent at
crazy.
least 10
Yeah.
years and probably like 3 in the hole. So
Get the picture we're painting about
yeah,
this guy.
Please to get this picture. Goes to the DJ, and I hear the DJ say, "Oh yeah, I love that song." So I'm like, "Huh, word."
Okay.
Little DJ starts playing, and you'll never believe what happens next.
Brito, go push play. Push play.
this one right here.
We just hear on the radio over the speakers.
Don't take the girl.
Brito, you know this song?
No.
Okay, let me turn it down. Just play it a little lightly in the background. Go ahead.
So it's not that it's really just the song that he picked. Like at first, it's like, wow, you're getting a party started with this song, and he loved this song. It's the fact that he sits at a table in the bar by himself as the song
on the
plays,
railing. Yeah.
As my buddy and his buddy are playing pool, doing their thing, and they're, they got all their gold chains and diamond chains and Rolexes, and he's got a new Mercedes parked outside.
He's got the towel tied around his
Got
head.
all that, and then he's sitting there.
Not drinking because he don't drink.
Not drinking.
Yeah.
He just drinks water,
Yeah.
and
5 lemons.
he is bawling.
Friday night, Berto.
Just
Full fucking bar. Biggest dude in there is
bawling.
just bawling.
Damn.
Yeah.
Tears down his face.
F in the
Loving
chat
the
for the phone
song.
filter
F in the
again.
chat. F in the chat. For this song though, like that's the craziest part because you're watching him like he's a big dude, he's a scary dude, and you just hear, "Please don't take the girl," and you're like, "What the fuck?" And like, you keep going. Sorry.
Yeah, and and the whole time I walk by and I say to him, "Oh, I see you love this song, man," but this is before I noticed he was crying.
Yeah. Before you see the real hurt. Yeah.
And then I look in his eyes, I'm like, "Oh man, I might die because I said that." Mm-hmm. And he just continues to cry, and then the song ends. And he's back to normal.
But he does a big standing ovation too,
Yes,
though.
he does.
The song ends. He's like, "Please don't take the girl."
No. Damn. He was-
Woo! And then just goes back and plays pool like it's absolutely normal. And like we were laughing about it because he's come in before and he did some real weird shit. The week before that, he walked in right and then he's like, "Yo, let me get a Stella." I was like, "I only got to buy draft, tall or short. I want a fucking bottle." I was like, I only got tall or short. And then he does like a Alien vs Predator clicker thing. He's like, "I want to just give me a water." And I was like, "Oh yeah, cool. 5 lemons." I was like, "Oh yes sir." Sorry, and like I go straight bitch. My tail is tucked. I'm like, yeah, 5 lemons. I hand it to him. He goes, "Yo, put the lemons in the fucking water," because I had them on the rim.
Right.
I was like, I mean, like, I don't want to like touch your water. He goes, "You already fucking touched the lemons. Put the lemons in the fucking water." And I was like, "Sorry." And I'm like touching all of his lemons and stuffing in the water. And I'm like, I've fully tucked. I'm terrified. And then 3 days later, I see him crying to the song
in the middle of a bar.
Yeah, in the middle of the bar on a Friday night, busy Friday night. And I want to laugh at him so bad. And then like Nick and I kind of we talk about it. And we're like, yeah, like as funny as it is, that was a real human being having an emotional moment about someone taking maybe his girlfriend, his wife, his daughter away. And if he was institutionalized, might have got locked up, maybe not seen his girl, in like 8 years or some shit like that. And I'm like, oh shit! No, like I was behind bar, like choking up tears, just.
Like this gangster, man. Thugs cry.
Sometimes thugs cry in Thugs Mansion.
But I hope he has a story behind it. I hope it's not just a song making him cry. I hope there's something behind it.
If there's a story, it's totally redeemable. If it's just a sad song, he's like, yeah, this is a song. I love this song.
Yeah, then fuck that guy.
Yeah, what the fuck? Yeah, we don't do that. Get out of here. No, man. We don't just cry because songs come on. Don't play Slow Dancing in a Burning Room. What the fuck? Don't do that to me. John Mayer gets me, dog.
Every time, man.
I can't do those songs. Those songs get me. All right. Well, that is our wild things of the week. Those were some shit we hear at the bar every fucking week. If you got some crazy stories, we'd love to hear it. Put it in the comments, or you can just reach out to me personally and be like, if it's good enough, we might have you on the show. Who knows? The guest list is very short. Anyways, it's not. Everyone keeps asking to be on. I'm just trying to build what's that called? Like suspense. Yeah. Nobody wants to come on. Text me. So this is the last segment here. This is bar enemies, bar friends.
Yeah.
Now, if you know Nick, and if you've come into my bar and have talked to me about Nick, you told me he's an enemy already because you've carried a lot of hatred throughout all of Woodbridge. I'm gonna ask you this question. This is my first question I was thinking about earlier today. You can be honest. You don't have to be. If you had to count on your fingers how many different restaurants somebody hates you at, is it 2 hands, or you just want to count it out loud right now?
I don't think so.
It's not 2 hands?
No.
So less than 6?
I think so.
Really?
I do, but that's just me.
You don't hear the shit they're saying to me.
No,
Yeah,
of course they're not telling me.
Yeah, of course they're not telling you. Yeah, well, because they know you say it to his fucking face, you're gonna get fucking smacked in the face. All the time, man. I hear it. I'm just like, really? But I hear it from shitty people.
Right.
So that's always one of those where like, look, I like the guy because you tell people to do their fucking job. They don't like that, and they're like, I hate him. I'm like, why? He told me to roll silverware. I'm like, oh, well, he asked you to do your fucking job. That's okay. Gotcha.
Or maybe it was the approach, the way you asked them to roll the silver.
I mean, he can be really snooty sometimes.
I can.
Yeah.
Right, so that might be the...
I can, for sure.
I get
know my
that.
downfalls.
All right. This is a question that got past me from a regular recently. Shout out. His question was, When you bartended, yeah?
Oh yeah, a little bit.
So
Yeah,
when you're the morning shift person, even when you're serving, if you're the morning shift person transitioning into the PM, do you close all your tables out? Do you force them closed? Do you always transfer? Do you wait around to finish? How do you handle that transitionary period?
mine was always dependent on the person who's at the bar. I would always ask. I would do the whole, "Do you mind closing out?"
Yeah.
Or if you feel like that's a little too much for you, I totally understand. But then if it was somebody I was serving for 3 hours, you're gonna close out.
So it's all about the check. The check is big. You got to demand it.
Well, and if I've been the one serving you, because I've
Motherfucker
seen
pay
this
me.
happen. I've served
Yeah.
you for 3 hours. I transfer you, and then 10 minutes later you leave.
Yeah, close out, and then that's a $40 tip right there. You just got out
Yeah,
of
or whatever it is. But I was kind of a. Well, we'll play it. We'll just play it by ear.
Gotcha. Oh, is it dependent upon guests? All right, not too solid. What is you do brunch a lot?
Enough.
Enough. What's your brunch order like? Drink wise, food wise.
Oh, I'm a basic bitch. Just give me a good old like strawberry, a strawberry mimosa, and then
Mimosa. What makes it strawberry?
they throw that bullshit.
The puree.
Puree.
Okay, yeah, the daiquiri mix or whatever.
Yeah.
All right,
Throw
just
that,
that.
in there, and then
With just that and champagne.
Yeah, that and champagne and
No juice?
no food. Yeah. That,
Oh, you don't eat food.
nah, I don't really do brunch food. Why? Let's eat later.
That's a friend thing right there. Yeah, I don't do any of the food. I'm not a breakfast person. So, all right. When you were behind bar, what was your go-to drink to make? Someone's like, "Hey, I don't really know. Make me something."
I enjoy when I was bartending. I enjoyed making Mai Tais because they looked cool. But
Okay.
I was young, so it was like, oh, they look cool.
What's your Mai Tai? I'll ask that. I love these things because it always leads to other questions.
It was definitely a Red Robin Mai Tai.
Okay,
so it was
what's the Lord Red Robin Mai Tai?
You know, it's
Senior
just
Robin.
fucking rum.
What kind of rum?
juice.
There's a lot of rums. You got to be
Oh,
specific.
well, that was rail rum.
Oh, clear.
Yeah, clear
Okay,
rail rum.
white rum.
And then you go white rum, pineapple juice, grenadine. Maybe you throw some OJ in there.
Okay, that's basic as hell.
Basic as hell. And
All
then
right.
and then you throw a little Myers float.
Little Myers float on top.
Little Myers
Okay.
float.
Gotcha.
On top.
My biggest problem is for me, Mai Tais, Bahama Mamas, Rum Runners are all this same
the
exact
same
drink.
drink. It's the same
They're all the same. I'm like, rum? All right, yeah. One's got banana in it, the other one doesn't. One's
Honestly,
got
you can
coconut.
throw whatever because we don't have some of these ingredients.
Yeah.
And people say,
They don't know what the
That's
fuck's
like, yeah.
going
Oh,
on.
is it rum and juice?
Yeah.
Num, 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 num,
You
num,
can
num.
mix like 2 juices, rum. Put a little grenadine just to spice
Yeah,
it
look,
up.
that's all they need is the red. They want to see a little bit of that red.
That's it, yeah. The red and the I think the Myers float is what's the most important there.
Yeah, for sure.
People love that. But I don't know if is Myers float denotive of Mai Tais?
No, I think it's always a dark rum.
Okay.
Or a spiced rum float.
No, I just wasn't sure if it was Bahama Mamas had the float or, the Rum Runners. I never know which is which. Yeah.
I'm a terrible bartender. I don't know.
No, we know.
I'll be Googling this shit.
No, we know. That's why we haven't had you as a guest. We already know enemy. It's all good.
Yeah.
Have you ever? This was the one that got last week. Have you ever ordered waters for the table?
Nah.
See.
Nah.
Now, why? Please look at the camera and look at Sydney and tell me why you haven't done
Explain her why.
I've been doing this for 15 fucking years.
Thank you.
The last thing any server, bartender wants to do is collect a bunch of shit that hasn't been touched at the end of the night.
Thank you.
And yeah, you guys talked about it last week on the show, but
We didn't hit on it enough because I was trying to gloss over because I like Sydney. But
it makes no sense. It makes no sense. And for one, I'm not ordering for everyone else because I don't need to feel like the alpha at the table.
you're not, yeah.
Like,
the
we're just
person
not
that
the-
does that is trying to establish dominance over their friends.
Yeah, and that person also doesn't take the tab at the end of the night.
Exactly. If you're ordering for everybody and you're paying for everybody, order whatever the fuck
Whatever
you
you want, man.
Tip accordingly.
Yeah, but no, I'm not doing that because people never people never drink the water unless they specifically say, "Hey, I need a water." After a couple drinks, I always need a water.
Yeah.
But I'm not. No, for the whole table, I got 12 waters sitting there with all these wasted lemons that I know either I cut or someone else cut, and we
Well, the
wasted
daytime bartenders, they're not real bartenders.
Or
That's a
be
touchy
a
one.
really strong man that just came out of jail and you can order whatever the fuck you want. You don't even have to tip. Just, I'm here for you, baby.
Cheers
boy.
to you.
I
Huh?
got you. Yeah.
I'm gonna sing your favorite
cheers,
song
Unc.
to you.
Yeah, everyone's his nephew according to him in that bar. You're like, yo, my nephew, give me some fucking lemons. I'm like, okay.
Like your actual nephew is right over there.
Yeah, he's
man.
right. He's actually right over there. I will have to say as a disclaimer, one of the reasons I hated the Sid's answer last week was because literally the day before that, I had got a lady who ordered 8 waters for the table before anybody else got there. So she's sitting by herself with 8 waters, no alcoholic beverages. Then her friends got there, ordered drinks, and then was like, "Hey, can I get a water?" I was like, "Oh, she ordered you a water, so it's already there." She goes, "This water's been sitting here, so if I can get another one," and I was like, so now I'm not only pouring 8, I'm pouring 16 waters because they don't want your old reused waters
Contaminated somehow.
Yeah, it blew me away. So I came in with a lot of hatred for that question specifically, but Sid got caught. You had the right question. You had the right answer there. I love that. When you did bartend, who changed your kegs?
Always me. I always did my own.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Took them all the way out back, or you just change it? Yeah.
I don't know. I feel like Nick
I
is
finished
ready,
the job,
waiting for
man.
somebody to ask him to change the cake. He'll be like, "Okay, got it."
Okay, got it. Check out the tries.
No, straight up, pick it up all the way to his chest. This just this was a little light
walk
too.
around the kitchen with it. Excuse, where does this go? I don't know.
Yeah, I have to keep up with our bodybuilder other managers. So
It's a competition now.
Well, no, it's just like I don't want to look like the soft marshmallow when he's back there. Yeah,
I've heard his muscles are all for show though. So
Yeah, definitely. I don't know if he's actually.
he said it, not me. He don't listen. Fucking. If he listens, he hates episode 5.1 on Spotify because we call you out really bad on that one.
Yeah, the only way he listens is if we have.
Yo, shout out you. Oh wait, does she not work there anymore? Nah. Oh, what happened to her? Did her OnlyFans kick off?
No, she never started it, unfortunately. But no, she went to go work in like some like warehouse with her folks. She'll be back.
Okay, cool.
She'll be
cool.
back.
She'll be back.
So that ass.
They all come back.
Yeah. I know you're in a situation now, so you don't do this. But previously, were coworkers out of bounds for you, sleeping wise or like sex wise?
No, until it became a problem. So I was all about
I was about to say, please explain. Please explain.
So no, I was all about it, and then I got in a relationship with one, and it went to shit.
Yeah.
My whole moving to Florida situation stemmed from dating a chick I worked with.
You moved to get away?
No, I moved because she was going to school there, and I wanted to move there, and then it was a whole thing. But yeah, now
She wound up cheating on you?
no, we broke up within a month of me moving to Florida.
Oh God.
Yeah.
Wait, was it mutual?
No,
It never is. Nah. What was it? What was it? You don't gotta talk about it. Talk about it.
no, I don't give a fuck. Nah,
Yeah.
she broke up with me just because she was just,
It was Florida. She found,
I guess.
Yeah.
But then
Somebody
so
who
did
left
I.
2 kegs.
Right. Yeah. So did I. But yeah, no, I mean, now that I'm in a manager position, I definitely stay away from that. I might be a little flirty, and honestly, I kind of compliment women a lot at work just because they might need that.
Okay.
Yeah,
I can get that. Yeah.
They might need that, but I'm a little flirty, but I'm not trying to take any of them home. That's just it seems too much of a
So
problem.
you're more flirty with guests than you are with your coworkers?
For sure,
Okay.
but I think that's always been the case.
Oh, okay.
I've always been flirtier with guests.
Yeah, I mean, there's no problem sleeping. I mean, if you sleep with one of the guests that are like our best guests and they don't come in anymore, we're obviously going to be upset about that.
Yeah, I hope I didn't do that. But
I don't know yet. I don't know. Yeah. I mean,
no.
I
you
don't.
said best guess. So
Sure, I can't.
yeah, shout out to
I was like, you're in a thing. So I was just like, all right, totally cool. What is your go-to drink at the bar when you show up? What do you order?
me. I'm definitely a beer guy when I'm at the bar because I don't like getting too trashed. So definitely. I've been a sour guy for the past couple years, so I like the sours.
Fuck sours.
Yeah, they're getting kind of weird though. They're
Jesus.
fucking with my skin, so I got back on the IPAs and the seltzers. So
Oh, sours. Berto, you like sours?
Yes.
God, I
some of
fucking
them,
hate
but some of them are
sours.
too. I like more like the juicy sours, the cloudier ones.
yeah, I think that's what I'm closer
Yeah,
to.
you got- some people like the sour ones. It's like fucking biting into a lime, but
Wait, there's a difference between a regular sour and a juicy sour?
yeah, some of them are like kind of look like a cloudy IPA.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's some of them that use lactose
Oh, the
and stuff
hazy
like
boys.
that. Yeah, like the
Yeah.
hazy ones.
Yeah, and
Okay.
some of them just taste like straight up, like literally just
Like
sour.
you probably remember when you went to the Vale in Richmond, they had like some sours that were like a little easier to drink. They were like
Yeah,
really
the Master Shredder.
Yeah, like that's an IPA, but they had all their beers are kind of cloudy.
Oh no, I don't order any sours. I don't like sours.
I was really into craft beer, but honestly, the last few years now, give me a Modelo and a shot of Jameson or a shot of tequila, and I'm good. Like
Jameson's what has he been shooting when he's back there? You don't fucking drink, man. It's bullshit. We force the guest to drink, and he don't drink. It's some bullshit. It's not, it's not the same. We'll figure it out.
I might have to Uber next time, and
I'll fucking pick you up. I picked it.
I guess
work that out
later too. So I'm trying.
No, I get that. I get that. It's really not that big of a deal. I just like throwing shade. What was this question? Draft beer. So, do you have a preference over draft beers or bottle beers when you go out?
No, I'm not as snobby as I thought I was, because I think most people they're snobby about bottle beers drink bullshit. They drink Miller Lite and shit.
You used to think you were snobby?
Well, yeah, because I would be like, oh, the CO2 in the drafts, blah blah blah, because someone said it to me one time.
It drops 2 psi per hour,
and then like within 6 months, I was like, no, I'm just gonna drink this. No, I think, just to be honest, these days, I think most of the best beers come in packaging, so they come in kegs and things. But a lot of the cool beers do come can only. But I prefer a draft beer. It's something about having that cold glass, even though you can have it with a can. I'm a draft guy.
As a manager, because we haven't had a manager on yet, who annoys you more? Servers, bartenders, kitchen?
Servers.
Elucidate. If you want.
You
don't have to say name. I'm sorry. I'm just going really hard on you because you got mad at John. I'm sorry. I actually do enjoy you, but
she can come over and
we would love to have you on, but apparently you got really mad at John. So like, I just threw your name in there a lot so you can get mad at me.
We're running John's pussy at work.
So servers annoy you the most.
Yeah, only because they seem to want more and want to do less work.
Okay.
A lot of the time, and I've been a server and I've worked with plenty of them, so. They like to complain about side work. They like to complain about when there's no tables coming in and, I'm only getting paid this much amount, but then you still leave with a huge amount.
Yeah.
It's just a lot of bullshit, and then they sneak off. It's easier for servers to sneak off and go do bullshit because the bartender's got to be behind the bar, and kitchen guys are going to be kitchen guys.
Most bartenders, not Berto.
Yeah.
Murdo's texting his guests, hey, y'all need something? Fucking tell the other one.
I'll be in the back vaping. Let me know if you need it. Text me if you need anything.
Yeah, I know another one that you work with like that, too.
I don't know. I don't go there anymore. You should go there
he's the reason why. What I'm talking about is the reason why. But
that's crazy. So I guess we'll wrap up with the last two questions here. When you go to a bar, do you ask for the specials? Do you seek out specials?
No.
Yep.
Nah.
In your younger days? No?
No.
No? You just always were loyal to your drink no matter
just
what?
want what I want, and also being in the industry, they don't want to tell me what the fucking specials are.
Gotcha. Yeah, I hate you go to a nice restaurant, they're like, the catch of the day. You're just like, I know.
We know.
Yeah, it's cool. Like, I know you have to do this. Yeah. Can we just not and say you did?
Yeah, it's been halibut for 6 months, man.
It's a nice white flaky fish with a nice Creole sauce. Get the fuck out of here. It's the same shit every time. To you, what is the role of a barback?
A role of a barback. Okay, easy for me. Bust all the dishes, wash the dishes, refill all the beer, refill the juices, change the kegs, mop the floor, take the bus tubs. You're their bus boy back there, and you're their bitch.
The bus boy of the bar.
Yeah.
I've never heard it explained like that.
Yeah, you're the bus boy of the bar.
I like that.
When I was a bus boy, I changed kegs.
Yeah, because bus boys don't just clean a fucking table. They do. Oh, I like that. Yeah. I like that because every fucking barback we have just thinks they're a dishwasher.
No, that would be a dishwasher.
Yeah, you're not a fucking dishwasher. You're a fucking bus boy of the bar. Yeah. Holy shit, that just fucking psycho ninja'd my head right there. I love that. Oh, I'm going to use that. That's ours now. That's the Bargoyles. Or shots like handshakes. Perfect. You get the last one. Guest. What annoys you most about guests? Like, I'll tell you mine. The thing that annoys me most is when a guest complains about something I have no control over, a.k.a. the menu. When are you guys going to change the menu? Hey, why don't you rotate beers more? I'm like, I don't have control over that. So, like, stop bitching to me. I will give you fucking email. Like, here you go. Like, email that. But I don't control that. What annoys you most about, the guest you serve?
False entitlement. That is one of my favorite things. Is that you think because you come in here a lot,
Yeah.
and you spend a lot of money during happy hour.
I keep the lights on in this bitch.
I really I don't like that because you would really hate if I came into your house once a week, right? If I came to your house, you had me over your house once a week, and then I started demanding things in your home.
Yeah.
You would hate that. You would, or even just your job. If I came to see you at your job every now and again,
it's my job to take care of you, and you want to be a dick every single time.
Yeah, it's just it's the false entitlement because there's certain people that we're not in the business of treating everyone equally. We're in business of treating everyone fairly and
who gives us the most money.
Yeah, well, that's a big thing too because I mean that's how we make our money for the most part, right? So, but if you're just in there a lot, that means nothing to me. You're calling yourself a regular because you're in here a lot. I don't think you should be able to call yourself a regular. Yeah, we bestow that on you.
Yeah, a lot of people think they come in here two times a week, once a week, and they're like, "Oh, I'm a regular." Like, no. Like, you have to earn that title. Just because you just started coming here does not make you a regular. All right. Yeah, no, that annoys the hell out of me too.
No, the best regulars are the ones who don't act entitled.
Who don't say that.
Like,
say nothing.
They don't want. They don't try to be liked by everybody. You like them because who they are. Not.
You like them because they come in and they're just a part of the weird pirate ship family we got going on. They don't want to be captain.
Not the one repeating your name 20 times. Hey.
Shout out to Bill from Bricks. I'm not even gonna.
Oh, that's the best. That's the best.
Yeah, shout out Bill from Bricks.
Yeah.
Man. I love that guy to death.
Oh, that's the homie.
Yeah. I hate when one of the regulars calls me over to get the attention for another guest. That shit bothers me.
Or when you got fucking tickets in your hand and they just want to call you to change the TV channel or some shit like that.
I come in turn. They're like, "Hey, can you help this person out?" I'm like, "You're using our friendship to flex for this fucking stranger." And like, nah, that's not fucking cool. That's always like irked me. But maybe that's just me. Berto likes other things. Not everyone knows it when you're busy, man. Maybe they just think you're like reading a really long, what's that, a CVS receipt.
Papier or whatever. Where it's like, no, like, change the channel. That kills me. Like you want me to put it in some...
I'm a channel, I
but
channels.
When you're in the middle doing something, you know, like, you can ask 10 other people to change the channel.
Yeah.
And they like flag you from one end to the other. It's like, hey, what can I give? Can you put the golf in? And I'm like, yeah. Right now. Coming right up.
Can I get you like a beer or something? No? All right, cool. Yeah, that's a tough one because I know I used to come to your bar all the time on Tuesdays and Wednesdays at 2:30 so I can get the Champions League. I'm like, can you, so, you know, if you're complaining about me, I'm sorry.
But you're saying his job at 2:30. That's
not a prime time. There's nothing. My games are never during prime time. Like I'm not there at 7 p.m. Like yo.
At that time, the bartender ain't doing shit. You know, I mean, he probably wants to watch the game with you.
Yeah,
exactly.
He just forgot it was on. Yeah.
All right. Well then, Berto, I gotta ask you. My man's Nick here. What do you think? Bar friend or bar enemy?
Well, I know everybody wanted Nick to be an enemy, but
I feel like
solid answers, straight up bar friend. You know, like, as much as everybody was rooting for him to be
it's not so much villain. Rooting. I feel like everyone I've talked to before this episode has been like, he's an enemy 100%. Like I had this preconceived notion, so I was asking questions trying to catch him up. Like, you got your favorites or none of that.
He's a natural. He's been in the restaurant for a while.
Since 14 and a half. That's fucking crazy.
30 now, about to be 31.
God, that's half your life. Half of your life. Jesus. Yeah, no, I'm kind of the same here. Like, I really thought you were going to be an enemy. That means we've only had one enemy on. You know, shout out Sid. Fuck you.
Don't come waters for the table.
Yeah, yo, for real though. Yo, fuck. Oh gosh, I don't understand that. But no, yeah, shout out Nick. So, we did t-shirts for the first episode. We're actually doing tote bags. So this is for the bar friend. Got you a nice tote bag, labeled here for you. Bar friend. My man's Nick is a bar friend. So if you don't think he's a friend, you're wrong. Come talk to me. Come talk to Berto. Come check out the episode. All that shit, because it's a lie.
Leave a comment.
Yeah, leave a comment. Oh, no, but if you don't like him, for real, comment. We need it to help the algorithm.
Yeah.
I'm not afraid.
Comment your worst stories about him.
Also, we're going to have the link tree there, so anybody wants to listen to us instead of watching the videos or buy us a coffee or et cetera, et cetera.
We got to do a Patreon. Yeah. We got to do. I've had too many people ask me.
Okay.
The coffee thing's a coffee. Yeah, it's a one time. The Patreons, we'll figure it out. This is post stuff. But yeah, no, I've heard a lot of negativity against you. I've liked you. I really have. I've liked you before you started working there. Like when you were working the other spots, I was like, yo, he's good at his job. He's great. You came into the job I work at. I was like, all right, cool. We'll see how it works out. I've heard a lot of negative things. I'm with it. I don't know. I'm with it. Berto's with it. And Berto's the hardest man to fucking please in the world.
If you guys don't like it, fuck you, start your own podcast. All right?
Get the outro music.
See you next week.
You got the outro? All right.
Thanks for having me, man.
Here's the shot. Hey, you're a fucking friend. Did not see that. Who would have thunk?